right, here we are in the second video of lesson 22, and we are doing some division with some word problems. And here is number 2. This is on page 206, right next to number 1 that you were working on in the last video. A gardener has 249 and 6/10 kilograms of grass seed. She makes 52 equal size bags of grass seed. How many kilograms of grass seed are in each bag? Okay, so this is a normal kind of division problem that we've probably seen before. And we're going to make a tape diagram like we do for most of our problems. And we're going to start with how much is the total, right? How much is the whole? So our whole, let's see if I can pick up my pen. There we go. 249 and 6/10. So we're going to say 249. And you are also writing this on your book on page 206. Make sure you are. If you didn't do number 1 on page 205 in our last video, please make sure that you write that down too, because you are following along with me, not just watching me. I'm not a TV show, right? Okay. 249 and 6/10 kilograms is the total amount of grass seed. She makes 52 equal size bags of grass seed. So I could draw 52 lines here, but I don't actually need to do that. I can just do dot, 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 and that means they're going to continue. And down here, I can say that that stands for 52 bags, right? Okay, so you're drawing this along with me, right? 52 bags. There we go. Okay, and then one more part, which is the question, very important. How many kilograms of grass seed are in each bag? So that's our question, right? How many kilograms of grass seed are in each bag? So we know it's going to be a division problem because we're studying division, and also because we're breaking that 249 into 52 bags, right? So think about our total. We have our total 249 and 6/10. And we're going to divide that, dividing our total by 52. And that will tell us how much is in each bag, right? Okay, so we can do long division to figure this out, can't we? Right? So we can break it down and we can say dead monkeys smell bad. And we can say, does 52 fit into 2? No. Does it fit into 24? No. Does it fit into 249? Yes. How many times do you think that 52 fits into 249? Well, here's where we can use a little bit of estimation, and we can think of this as 50, and we can think of this as 250, right? So now we have 250, and we're dividing 250 by 50. And I can just write it like this, right? That's 250 divided by 50. I could do it like that, or I could do it inside the house. Because I wrote it this way because I want to think about the 25 and the 5, okay? And we can just get rid of both zeros because they match each other, okay? So that's one way to do it, is to think about 25 and 5. 5 times 5 is 25, right? We could also think about 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, right? So we can count by 50s. And either way, it's going to give us 5, okay? And then we're going to multiply 5 times 52, right? So we divided. How many times does 52 go into 249? Our estimate is about 5, right? Then we're going to do 5 times 52. So 52, we're going to put the 52 on the top because it has more digits. And we're going to multiply it by 5. 5 times 2 is 10. carry the 1. 5 times 5 is 25, plus 1 is 26. So that's 260. Uh-oh, it's a little too big, right? Because when we estimated, we were thinking about 50 and 250. Okay, so now let's go back, and all we have to do is erase that 5. Now, if the 5 is too big, then we can go to the next number, right? So that would be 4, okay? 4 times 52. So now we have to do 52 times 4. 4 times 2 is 8, and 5 times 4 is 20. 208. Now that will work, right? 208. So we divided, we multiplied, and now we're going to subtract. 9 minus 8 is 1. 4 minus 0 is 4, right? So now we have 41, and we're going to bring down our 6. So now we have 416. 416 divided by 50. Same thing, we're going to think 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400, right? About 8. 5 times 8 is 40. Okay, so let's do it again. 52 times 8. And some of you might be thinking, hey, we just did 52 times 4. We got 208. So our answer should be 416, right? This doubled. So let's see. 8 times 2 is 16. 8 times 5 is 40. 416, and it comes out perfect. So don't forget to put your 8 up here, right? 8 times 52 is 416. You have to zero it out to be done, right? And there's our 0. Subtract, nothing left to bring down, and we're at 0, so 48. So let's go back to the question. How many kilograms of grass seed are in each bag? And we're going to write a sentence. This is when I wish that I could type into here instead of writing everything by hand. But you are definitely writing it with your pencil on your page 206. Each bag is how much? 48. 48 kilograms. Now, does that make sense? Let's double check it, right? We started with 249 and 6/10, and we divided it into 52 parts. So here's our decimal, right? And when we divide, our decimal goes straight up. Okay, so does 4 and 8/10 make more sense if we have 249? Yeah, because 50 times 4, right? So 50 times 4, or close to 5, would be about 249 and 6/10. So let's put our decimal in there. Decimals are very important, aren't they? Each bag is 44 and 8/10 kilograms. Okay, awesome job. Let's just look really quickly at some other ways that you can divide. Okay, there we have the standard form. And you know, the book likes to do this where they do the 4 times 52 is 208, subtract, and then they do the 8/10. And then for the answer, you put that together. Okay, you can do it that way if you want. It's kind of like partial product, but partial quotient, because it's the answer to a division problem. Okay, so let's look at some other ways to do it. Another way is to think about unit form. 2,496 tenths divided by 52, still using the standard algorithm, but now you don't have your decimal there. So you know that your answer is 48/10, which would be 4 and 8/10, right? You can also do the area model. So then you have 208 ones and 416 tenths. Okay, That's kind of tricky, isn't it? Um, 52, 4 ones, 8 tenths. I think what they did was they just said, what's a chunk that I can take out of this, right? You see the chunk right here? Yeah, that you can take out by multiplying by 4. So instead of putting the question in here right away, you're thinking about this and you're thinking about this at the same time. Okay, something you can practice with the area model. It does get a little bit easier after you practice it. And then long division and thinking about estimates 250 ones divided by 50 equals 5 ones, right? So this is what we did. And then the 260 was too much and we had to take it down to 4. That's what we do use our estimates for, right? Okay, excellent. And I have a little bit of a funny animal video for you. I hope you're enjoying them. Work hard. That was cute. Okay, you guys, I will see you later. Work hard.